Good morning, students. In today's class we will continue with chapter 5. In the last class I have explained you about how can we create tables in MS Word. Okay, now we will continue with next topic. Open page number 49. New topic is splitting cells. Okay, in the MS Word, after making the table, how can we split cells? Splitting means to divide a cell into many cells. Use the split cell option. For this, you have to select the cell that you want to split. Then click on the layout tab. Then click on split cell button in the merge group. Now there is a split cell dialog box will appear. For this, enter the number of rows and columns into which you want to split the selected cells. Then click on OK. You can see the preview, the name cell divided into 3 columns and 2 rows. Now next is merging cells. It is opposite of split. Sometimes data is split into numerous segments of a cell and you want to combine it into a single cell to give it a better look. Merging means we want to combine 2 or more cells. Merging the cells provides a way to consolidate data in one cell. For this, you have to select the cell that you want to merge. Then click on the layout tab. Click on the merge cell button in the merge group. The data gets combined in one cell. Now next topic is applying border and shading. Okay, we can do the border and we can change the border of the table in MS Word, and we can do the shading also. To enhance the appearance of a table, you can apply variety of borders and shading styles. For this, you have to select the entire table by clicking on Table Move handle. Then click on Design tab. Change the line style and line width and table style group. And then click the drop down arrow next to the borders button and select the border and shading option from the drop down list. Next, choose the all option. You can see. Then select the color by clicking the drop down list of color. And click on apply to text box and select table option from the drop down list. And click on OK. Now you can see the border will change. Okay, notice the change in the appearance of the table, and give color effect to your table. Then click on shading button. Color palette will display. Choose any shade, any color that you want. Okay, now that we have changed the shading part of the table. Now next is resizing the table. Okay, we can change the size of a table. We can increase or decrease the size of a table. Increase or decrease the table manually by using an hand handle, but Word also offers ready-made solution to resize the table. Resizing of a table is done by auto-fit option that offers flexibility and to automatically resize the column width basis on the size of the text in them. Now we can set the table width based on the window size or convert it back to the use fixed column. And click on auto fit button in the cell size group on the layout tab. You can see auto fit drop down menu will display 3 options over here. Auto fit contents. It adjusts the column width according to the text entered. Next, auto fit window. Let's select the this option that all adjusts the table according to the merging set of the window. Next, fixed column width, it gets fixed and text is wrapped in the same cell. Now there is one tip for you, that when you click on the table, you notice a plus sign at the right corner, and this is the table move handle. This small hollow square at the right corner of the table is called table resize handle. With this, you can move and resize the table using these handles respectively very easily. Now next is calculations in a table. Okay, we can do calculation also in a table. Then you can perform calculation, the numeric data entered in a table. Like select the layout tab for this and click on the cell where the result is to be displayed. Now, for example, we have prepared mark sheet of some student, and we have given the marks of these two subjects. Okay, many subjects you can take, English, Hindi. For example, we have taken only two subjects, and we want to give the total marks in the next column. So we need not to do total ourselves manually, but we can do the total in a table with a formula. Okay, MS Word provides for some short formulas for doing calculations in a table. So for this, you click on formula button on in the data group. Formula dialog box will be displayed. Note that the sum formula is already displayed. Click on OK button. Now you can see the total will be come in the that column. Now, by default, MS will calculate the sum of values in the cell lying in the column above or on the row to the left. Now next is updating the total. Updating means if we have changed the marks of any student that we have entered wrong, so our total will be updated automatically. So we need not to apply the formula again. For this, sometimes you may change the data or add new ones. Word provides facility to update the data. For this, select the cell and change its data. Now select the cell where the total is displayed. Then press F9 key. Okay, for updating the data in the cell, we will use F9 function key and observe the change in the total. This will update the data. Okay, now we have done this chapter. So you have to do practical practice at your home. Open MS Word and make the table. Make one mark sheet of any 5 students of any subjects and do the calculation. Also use the formula also for calculation. Okay, in the last column do the sum of all the subject marks and prepare mark sheet. Change the border, shading of the table and send it to me for checking. Okay, now I will revise some point and glance for you this chapter. Word offers a flexible feature to present data in a tabular form consisting of row and column. There are 3 ways to insert a table in a document. First, insert tab, table button, and select the number of columns row we need for the table. Second, insert tab, table button, insert table option. Then insert tab, table button and draw table option also. Next, selected rows and columns can be deleted by clicking on delete button on the layout tab. Dividing a cell into multiple cells is called splitting, and combining 2 or more cells into a single cell is called merging. Okay, children, now we have done this chapter. Now I will give you homework, question answers of this chapter.